Hey, you two, what's up? Let me grab an incense. I'll be right back. Sorry, we're back to Dragon's Blood. Nothing compares. Hi, everyone. How are you? What is new and exciting? Hang on, let me turn this down until Cindy gets on and tells me. Spirit box. Spirit box. Spirit box. How is everyone? Hi. How are you, Cindy? You need to work on all your chakras except for your root chakra. Your root chakra is good, but all the other ones. Woo. Oh, I missed everyone. Hold on, let me see. Oh. One moment. Put some down there. This one right here. Hold on 1 second. How's everyone? Ooh, this fit. You have to fit. Hold on. There we go, I got it. Okay. That makes no sense to me. But I'm happy. I have a really funny something to share with you. Hi, Irene. Hi, Star Rose. Yeah, listen to like vibrations. I am so happy to see you too. Okay. So I have a funny to share. And I'm not boasting. It's just funny. I found it to be hilarious. And let me get my phone. Hang on. I'm going to turn this off. I got to show you guys what happened. Okay. So I have a client. And, oh wait, hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Whoop. Here it is. Okay, so I have a client. And her mother-in-law is a witch. And she had been casting some pretty fucking horrible spells on her, like really not nice things. Went after her health and everything and made her really sick and fucked up her whole life and all this stuff. Anyways, so I did some curse removing and some protection on her, and then she did really good for a while, and then it started back up again, and so I went ahead and bound her. The mother-in-law, I bound her so she couldn't keep doing it. And so now my client's doing well. She's getting her life back. She's healthy again. She's happy. Everything's back to normal. And she got a gift for her birthday. And the gift was said to, she wrote in the card, I have a copy of it, I'm not going to show it to you, but to protect her from all the things that she had been doing to her. And this is what she gave her. Now, they all have black hair. I fucking laughed my ass off. And she said that she hopes that this will protect her from all of these horrible things. Seriously, is that not the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life? I laughed my ass off. Yeah. She's got her book, her little cat, crystal ball. What does that look like? I don't know. Fucking witches, I swear. It's okay. I'm kind of flattered. I'm kind of flattered because she gave her that, told her that that will protect her against all this stuff. And that's kind of what I did. So it's like, oh my gosh. Priceless. It's like it's such a compliment, right? I'm thinking, oh, such a compliment. I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. So I'm getting ready to do, speaking of, some protection curse removing tonight. And I'm getting ready to do that now. But I wanted to get on and share that with you guys because I thought it was so fucking cute. It is so funny. I thought it was hilarious, but it is so funny. And it's so funny because she like literally named all the things off that she had done to her in the card. Like, hopefully this will help this and help that and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, wow. And she's being really nice, really friendly, not being mean and hateful like before. So I'm like, okay. As long as she understands. You know, she got the memo. And we're all good then. Right? And I'm not being egotistical, I'm just saying it was really, it is kind of flattering though. I just, wow. That's funny. So she must have like, it is such a funny story. I laughed. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting energy through my heart chakra right now. It's really cute. Just so cute. So flattering. So flattering. Oh my gosh. Very adorable. Well, I don't have to worry about it because, you know, she's bound, so she can do nothing. But, I mean, and the person that she was casting on is also a witch. It's like witch wars, witches. It was funny. We were supposed to go, I know, we were supposed to go look at a puppy today. And we didn't get to go look at him. At them. There's a whole litter of them. I wanted to go pick out the one I wanted. And a lot of them have the carbon faces, which I'm obsessed with now that I've seen them on the, they're not King Corsos, they're American Staffordshire Terriers. But I know, it's hilarious, so cute. But they're American Staffordshire Terriers, and we were supposed to go look at them, and I really wanted to pick one out that I wanted, and because they're not ready to leave their mom yet, you know, they're too little still. But we couldn't go. The guy had to go to work, so we're like, okay, maybe tomorrow. But I got these out. I have to put them in a special place. And look how cute. They're the ones where that the eyes bleed, and I like to use these on specific gates that I work with. So I got these out for that, for some work I have coming up tonight on Curse Night. And I'm pretty fucking excited about it, but I was out of town yesterday until late. I didn't get home until... Hi, Angelo. I didn't get home until like, I don't know, 12:30, some shit like that. Hopefully... Well, that's bullshit. Hang on, I can't see. Where's my glasses? I missed a bunch of stuff. I was going to get a puppy to end up getting scanned for $350. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is bullshit. You got to be really careful these days. I don't send anything over online. There's a lot of people that do that with pets right now, so I'll go and see them, and then, you know, I'll drive to where they're at. Maybe you get the puppy tomorrow. No, I won't get him yet, but I'm going to pick him out and put a deposit down on him while I'm there, and meet the people and see the whole litter. And picture on the wall behind you would be a cool tattoo. Thanks. Oh, this one right here. That has like a little story to it. When I was first going through, well, I was probably like, I don't know, maybe a year into my soul ascension work, and then I woke up and there were these two. Oh, the big one. This one? Oh no, that's no. Maybe someday, but I thought you were talking about that one. Never mind. I won't tell the story. It would be. Anything with Belial is a good tattoo. Heck yeah. Anything. Because he's so beautiful, that's why. But anyway, so I'm getting some things together here for curse removal, protection, and as you can see, I have to make all new herbs for that. Completely, almost. I only have that little bit left in there, so I got to make all new stuff. I'm gonna be doing that. While I talk to you. Put that in there. I gotta get some stuff out of my cupboard, like bulk items that I use, because I need a lot. I'm gonna make a whole new, fill this whole thing. I have a lot to do. But I just want to say that I personally will ghost box. I personally will never, will never curse children. Even if even if I hate the parents, even if the parents did me wrong, I would never curse a child. And so people who curse children that are innocent, they've never done anything to you, shame on you. So I can't believe that people could do that. I get it that you're angry, that whatever happened, blah, 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 between the adults. Don't curse the children. Like, why? It's not the child's fault. The child is innocent. I'm looking for a Cindy. The child is innocent. It's not their fault. It's between the adults. It has nothing to do with the children. But I will tell you this, because I'm seeing it and come to, fruition with the parents. If you're a cursed parent, and it will, a lot of times, it will pass down to your children, and to their children, and to their children, and so on and so on. You have to, if you know you're cursed, you need to step up and get that handled. Don't leave it unattended. Don't leave it for the generations to come to deal with. That happens a lot. And hi. And I know it sucks, and I do it to people too, and I'm not saying anything about that, but I'm just saying it happens. Generational curses are real. Yes, they are. And that's where they come from. So if you know you're cursed, break it off. You'll either have to do your soul ascension work real bad. You'll either have to do soul ascension work to get it broke off, or you'll either have to do soul ascension work to remove all that generational shit off of you, or you need to, go to a witch and get it broke off of you, and then it's like a whole thing. Even if it's not easy, it's worth it. You gotta do it. So here's the deal. Okay, if it's been passed down to you from generation to generation, and the witch has water, and the witch has already passed on because it's been passed down to you forever, you can break it off of you, and then, but I recommend that you do work, like that you work on your soul ascension to keep it off of you, because sometimes if you break it off of you, it'll just get passed down to the next, or to the next, or to the next. So if the person who bound you, or the person who cursed you, is still alive, then you either need to have someone bind her, if possible, and then do the removal and do a cleansing, and keep doing cleansings, like, until it's all the way gone. Keep doing cleansings, like floor sweeps, baths, You know, whatever you could do around the house just to get the residual out. Get it out of your house. Cleanse your house. Don't smudge with sage. Okay, trying to get rid of it. Smudge with like Palo Santos or rosemary is good. Palo Santos is good. Verbenna. I don't know. Mix it up. But don't use sage. Sage purifies and calls in spirits. Okay, I burn sage because I call spirits in to work with me when I'm doing spell work, right? So I smoke everything out with sage, not to cleanse it, but just to like purify everything and call in the spirits and who I'm going to be working with that night, things like that. That's different. Witches do that for that reason. Yep, salt. There's all kinds of stuff you could do to get rid of the residual. The floor sweep is really good. Now I'm going to tell you this. I know that a lot of people will just vacuum it up, but don't vacuum it up. Sweep it. Sweep it because the broom has a magical purpose. As you're sweeping it out, that gets rid of it. It's like part of the cleansing. Using that broom as a magical tool. Witches have been using it to sweep negativity out, to sweep the negative energies out the doors, sweep it out with the brooms. So using a broom is part of it. I know a lot of people will just go vacuum and then take the bag out, and that's fine, but ritually speaking, to get rid of the negative energy, you should use a broom. Just saying. Agree with me or not, don't care. Just simple thought. So, there's that. But cleansing, do the cleansing, okay. And dispose for an energy to show the chakras. Color should be kept. I can see more. That is your choice. But just look at the shades of colors in there, and then you'll know what chakra you need to work on. Another thing that I like to use for if I go do a cleansing, like in a house that's haunted or a building that's haunted or something like that, after I cleanse it, okay, after I've done a floor sweep and not a saging, but a smudging of the smoke and got everything crossed over and out of there, right? So then I use, hold on, let me grab it. I've got some right here, actually. Opt-out fall again. Who keeps knocking us down? More on that. Oh, that's funny. This is the second time I picked this up. But anyway, so I use tar water. So what you do with this is you get a dropper like this, and you just get a drop, put a drop in every corner and every center. And that will help keep all the spirits out. It won't help with a curse, I don't think, but it will help with like negative spirits that are in your house bugging you. I can't remember what I used to make this, but it stinks. I have given some of it away as a gift. What? Who's doing that? Quit throwing things. I'm gonna get the tar water out. I wouldn't use it in here. But, just kidding. I'm not gonna use it. Don't worry. That's what you're worried about. So, guess what this is, Kelly? It has been thrown down from the top shelf twice. I helped get rid of someone's spirit in the house, and I used salt and put lemon in the salt bowl and put crystals in each corner and used white and black candle and it worked. Nice. Hi, Gray. This is Elvis taught about the evil eye. Aging my grandma had. A neighbor that hears the flowers in her garden and they died before. Yeah. That's funny. But anyways, so I guess the spirits don't want me to tell you how to get rid of them. Yeah, you can put salt around. Probably like every once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll have to seal the house, or seal my daughter's room, or specific areas of the house that I don't want things getting into. And so I do the floor sweeps and cleanse it first, kick everything out first, and then I have my own, and use your own, whatever deities that you work with, that you pray to, and that type of thing, that, whatever your path is, whatever you work with. And, but I'll go in and seal her room, do the floor sweep, do the smudging, and clear everything out of there, and then seal it. I don't use tar water in my house because I don't want it in there, because everything's open in my house, for specific reasons, and, so I just leave it like that. But every once in a while, you've got to go in, clean everything out, and cross them over. I have a specific ritual that I do to cross spirits over into the other realms, just to get them out of here. Because they get pretty thick around here, so I have to do things with them. And I think that my house is kind of like a big lighthouse to them, and they all come here. And so, once a month, everybody's here, and then I cross them over. But sometimes some of them don't go, and then you have to restrict them from certain areas that you don't want them in, or they have to have rules. You have to do things like that. And that's okay. Like, I don't allow them to invade my space. I don't let them in my dreams. I don't let them, because I'm like, I've always, from the very beginning, I've always been very strict about that. I mean, now they know they're not allowed to do that. But when I first started they would always come in my dreams and show me things that they did horrible, and I would have to see it, smell it, taste it, and I didn't like that. It was a no-go for me. So I was like, absolutely not. So I would stay up every night and cross them over before I went to sleep so that I didn't have to do that. Of course, all the mediums in the world got mad about that and told me, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And my answer is the same now as it was then. Go fuck yourself. I'll do what I want. I don't do well with people telling me what I can and can't do. Never have, never will. And I mean, unless they have a reason that is logical and makes sense to me, like it's sacred, not secret kind of shit, you know, like something that to put it to me in a not bossing you around way, then I respond to that much better than people trying to tell me what to do. But anyways, beside the point. I digress. So I think that it's important to cross them over, yes, but I don't need to hear all their shit. I don't need to see it, smell it, taste it. I don't need to, any of that. So I don't do that for them. And because of that, it uses much less of my energy, and I'm able to help a lot more of them than just one or two. I can help and cross many of them because of that reason. I don't do it with my own energy. So, anyways, it took years of practice. A whole technique had to be created and with the gods and, you know, with Hecate and everything, and I don't think that it's uncommon. I think that probably all of her children do it. I don't know, but I'm assuming they do because, you know, that's just a thing. But shadow people can feel their emotions too much. Yeah, because you're empathic. You still do, but not. Well, yeah, they don't scare me. They've never, well, in the very beginning I was scared all the time with them, but Hecate took that fear out of me, and then, fantastic, and then I don't get scared about anything anymore. You know, if I come around the corner and I run into one and run right through them and feel that energy and I'm like, oh, excuse me, I didn't see you there. You know, but every once in a while something like that will happen, and then I'll be like, it'll startle me sometimes, especially if I come around the corner and they're just standing there and I'm like, oh, you know, that I'll get startled sometimes, but I don't fear them. But whatever. So I just think that, I don't know how we got on this. I don't know how I ended up down here. Invite. I guess because the spirits are throwing shit at me in here already. But anyways, just do some cleansing every once in a while. It's probably good to do it like every full moon. Every full moon, cleanse your house, do a floor sweep. Even if you just use salt. If you don't have any of the others, what is that? The Italian seasoning, what's it called? Don't laugh at me. Oh. It's called Italian seasoning. No, it's called something else. If you just use this, you can get this, I think, at the dollar store, right? Just use this. Oregano. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Oregano. Use oregano or Italian. This has all kinds of good cleansing herbs in it. all mixed together already. Use this and salt, and I use all kinds of stuff, but and salt, and just like throw it around your floor, right? Throw it everywhere. Start with that. Throw it everywhere, all around your floor, and then get your smudge out. Start at the back of your house and work your way forward, all the way to your front door. If you have several layers, start at the bottom back. Going up and out, up and out, up and out. You know, just do it that way. And then you got it, and then after you're done smudging everything and getting everything out that way, then you go around with your broom, not a vacuum, a broom, and sweep it all. If you have carpet, then obviously you're going to have to use a vacuum, but if it's not carpet, it's floor, you know, use your broom. It's a magical purpose of sweeping it out. And so do that, and then go in with your deity and seal and cleanse and seal your house with your deity. If you don't know any prayers to it, make one, write one with your deity, like call them into possession or however you do it, and write one. You know, it's okay. I have a special one that I use. I got 3 mini brooms to hang in the front of my room. It could be just a regular floor broom. To obviously do counterclockwise. Well, no, I don't. Because I'm a different kind of witch, but if you use a vacuum, dump it away from your house. I don't use a vacuum, but if you do, you do. I'm just saying it's another magical element to use the broom as a meaning and purpose to sweep. As far as smudging and all that, in which direction, I start from the back and work my way through. It's not about going in a circle. It's about starting from the back and going along the walls and the corners, and then pushing everything out. You could open your windows and let the smoke will go out your windows. You want that. I've seen people go around and bang wooden blocks together and stuff like that, or ring a bell, or however you do it, whatever you do. Probably do it once a month. And I know that sounds a little excessive, but if you're battling shit and you're being attacked, or you're having a lot of bad luck, or you're having any type of stuff that you're dealing with all the time, you need to be cleansing. Because a lot of people will just sit and wallow in it, and I'm like, dude, do something, get up, cleanse, handle your business. Hire me to do a curse removal. I don't know, whatever, just do something about it, for goodness sakes. Don't just sit and this happened, now this happened, now this happened. What would you do about it? What do you mean, what did I do about it? Well, you have all these bad things happening to you. Even if you're not cursed, if you're like an empath, and that means you're like a sponge, and you work in a horrible place where there's so much negative energy, and you're there all day long for 8 freaking hours, and you're soaking in all that negative energy, and then you're like, oh, and you bring it home. Like, you gotta cleanse. It's just the way it is. So it's okay to have these abilities, but you have to be responsible with them, right? You gotta be like, okay, well, I'm a freaking sponge. Or for me, it was, okay, well, I'm a freaking lighthouse. Everywhere I go, all the spirits in the damn Walmart are attracted to me and follow me home, or at the park, or anywhere I go. They'd always follow me back to the house and then fuck with me, and I was just like so sick of it. So I had to like get on top of it and figure it out and be responsible and handle it. And so do that. You know, I encourage you to do that. It's very important. You need to be, you need to be responsible for with your abilities. You need to learn how to use them safely for yourself and your family. I don't know. There's so much. It's a job. It's a lot of work, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm telling you it is a lot of work. And but once you get the hang of it, and you learn how to block out energies that don't belong to you, and you learn how to clear yourself off before you get in your car and head home, how to put up a stop sign before you leave the store, how to, you know, whatever technique works for you. Once you learn how to do that, and you do it every time, you'll be so much better. Like, you'll feel better. You won't be lingering around your house. It won't be making you sick, giving you bad luck, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So, there you go. It's important. Oh, I know. Okay. So, when I got home from my travels last night, my boyfriend's like, he has a friend online who has a Patreon, and he's like, I'm setting one up for you, and I'm going to get it started. And I'm like, well, what do you do with that? And he said, well, you know how everybody's always asking you about, you know, what you put in your love spell herbs, and what you put in your oils, and what you put in this, and what you put in that. And he said, this way, you could do little videos or lives and talk about like what we just talked about, and help people or beginner witches to know like what herbs to use for love spells, or for protection, or for, you know, floor sweeps or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cute. So it's not set up yet, but it's getting set up. We're working on it. And I don't know if it'll be successful, if you guys would be interested in that or not. But it will not be anything about PC. It will have nothing about that in it. So you guys can get that right out of your head. There will be nothing about that. It'll only be about witchcraft, about herbs and crystals and potions, waters, you know, oils, things like that, candles, you know, stuff like that. It will have nothing about PC. Just putting that out there now. The Long Riders. So, I don't know what all it's gonna do. I'm gonna try to link it to YouTube and Facebook, and then whenever I'll do a live on there, like once a week, and then I'll post a couple videos, you know, a week, and then if you guys have any questions or anything like that, then you can ask on there and I'll answer you. But it'll all be about, you know, just witchcraft and spell work and things like that. It's not going to be like for clients who have videos it's not going to be like that kind of spell work. It's going to be like how to do your own spell work, how to what I do with them afterwards, or, things like that. Just spells. Just spell work, herbs, oils, potions, that kind of thing. That's it. And I know for years and years people have asked me to do some kind of a class and stuff like that, and I always say no, 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 no. But then he came up with this idea because I was talking about this one lady who I really liked, well, a couple of people that I really liked, and they're teaching, they've been doing witchcraft for like 30 years and blah, blah, blah. And then I watched a couple of their spells, and the shit they were using was completely wrong. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are you putting, like, lavender in a curse jar? You don't put lavender in a curse jar. Like, why are you doing that? You don't want to calm it down. You want to fuck them up. You don't put lavender in it. I don't know why you're doing that. Like, it just blew my mind. And not just that. That's just an example I'm using. Or using fucking, green dye and calling it money water. Like, that's not money water. That's green water. You just made with green dye. Like Kool-Aid or whatever the fuck you use. It's not money water. And these are people who are teaching witchcraft. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, it makes me sick. It makes me mad because I'm like, they're totally just scamming people. They're charging for these classes, for these spells, and so I'm like, it's not cool, and it's not even legit. Like, and I've come across quite a few of them. And so, and I know that I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to say I'm perfect, but everything that I put out there will be legit. And I've done it. And I know it works because I've seen it work. And it's my magic, yes, but I'm not going to get into my deities or nothing like that. It's going to just be all about intent and about, and I'm not teaching about sigils or nothing like that. It's just going to be the basics, the herbs. I mean, it's pretty not basic, apparently. Not basic at all, because apparently some people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're whatever. They're bullshitting people. It just makes me mad. Anyway, so I feel like I'm going to add it to my plate because I feel bad for the new witches. It's like, if this is how witches are learning and who they're learning from, and I can't say shit about it if I'm not offering anything else. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, Cindy. It is sad. That's a what? Like, well, I mean, there are other things in there too, but everything that was being used was like, well, that could be used for prosperity. Well, that could be used for healing. Well, that could be like, and then just the whole thing was wrong. It was wrong, wrong, wrong. And then she said, fold the paper 3 times. But she was holding it towards her. I'm like, no, that's a curse. You fold it away from you. I mean, come on. If you're going to be teaching this thing, at least get the directions right. Like, come on. I mean, if that's the intent you're going to teach, then that's fine. But you don't fold a curse into you. You fold it away from you. So it's hard. This is why I should probably stay off of social media and not watch other people's YouTube videos, because when I get time off from my work and I'm laying there because I'm getting my ass handed to me from some stuff that I did, and then I got nothing else to do, so then I start scrolling through shit and looking at people's stuff. What the bloody hell is this? Sorry, but it's wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And then I just hear, well, you have nothing to say about it because you don't offer anything like that, so this is what they get to learn. No, 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 no. Hi, how are you? Anyways, so I am going to be doing that soon, hopefully, if it gets all set up and I don't quit setting it up. It'll start out really basic because I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know how to do it right, and so I'm learning, but it'll grow and improve as time goes on, as I learn more about it and things like that, you know. But I'll post about it, you know. I'll do a what it's gonna offer video. It'll probably be just like what I just said. But yeah, you know, we can talk about things and how to do things and how to use a broom and not a vacuum. What? How to make a magical broom. We can make a magical broom. Both of mine are magical brooms. They've been through Ceremony World. I know for sure this one right here has, but I can't remember if I put this one through, if I enchanted this one or not. I'm not sure, but I know I did that one. And I use this one to like sweep off the top of my altars, my casting altars and stuff in here. I use it to sweep in here occasionally if I feel like there's a lot of negative energy in here. I'll go through with it, even if I'm not like literally like cleaning the floor with it. I'm just sweeping, because it's the purpose of that is to sweep it out, the negative energy. And you could do it with any broom, by the way. Anyways, moving on. So that's all I'm going to say about that. If you're interested in it, when I get it set up, let me know. It's not going to be expensive. Oh, God. Do they? I've been looking for a third because it's so weird to only have two. I'll have to go look. We don't have one around here, but next time I see one, I'll go in and check. I wonder if that's why I have box chakras. There's a lot of negative energy in this building, and I've been wondering why I have. Yeah, you gotta, especially where you live, you definitely need to seal it. Seal your apartment. Seal it off. Go around and seal it. Get your athame out and seal it. If you don't have like prayer, then write one out. And then go around and just command it to be sealed, you know. I don't know what deities you work with, or if you work with any. If you don't, just use your own power and do it in your own, in your own power and seal it. That works too. You can do that. You might, it's up to you, but you could put crystals around. You can put another thing I'll tell you is I like to sleep next to selenite towers. The selenite towers will cleanse the energy that's around me. And it helps me sleep better. There you go. It's whatever you work with. No judgment. I'm not going to sit there and go, well, mine's better than yours, and yours is wrong, and mine's right. And that's not my thing. I don't do that. That's stupid. And I hate it when people pull that bullshit. It's like everyone's path is different, and everyone has a purpose, and whatever path you're on is your choice and your path, and you do you. You know, that's what you're called to do. Mine's different in mine, and it won't work for other people, and so I don't do that, and that's why I'm not going to be bringing that into the Patreon. It's just strictly going to be about witchcraft and answering questions about witchcraft and how to do potions and how I do potions. I'll probably do like chicken feed, I'll do candles, I'll do all kinds of stuff. I don't even know. Every day will be something different, you know. It'll always, or whenever I do a video, it'll always be something different. And that's that. You know, we'll talk about crystals in one video, but each video is going to be about a specific theme, not a whole array. It's going to be about a specific thing, and then as we grow, there'll be more and more and more and more and more. I don't know. I'll talk about books, about not like shadow books of shadows. I'll talk about, I don't know, whatever, everything, colors, candles, oils, but it's not going to be about gods or soul ascension or nothing like that. It's just going to be about witchcraft, okay? And that's it. So don't even try to get me sucked into that, because it's not going to work. And that is it for now. I am out of here. I got to get this set up, and I got to make a whole thing of curse removal and protection. So I will see you all soon, and have a great night. Peace out.